Alright, and we are back. Alright, let's start this combat, shall we?
Know your duty. Grovel before the faithful.
I will level you!
That's quite a few rebels. Alright. Either sit back in. Yeah, why not? Oh, my gentle's up first. Bit better. Let's go. Really? You hit the cover in front of you. You dumb bitch.
Injuries will not slow me.
Alright, run to that cover. Fucking moron. Alright. We'll do that. Not too bad, not too bad.
Another foe painted black.
Hold on.
Scared yet?
Nice work, Agenta.
Let's get to it. Anything else?
Cool. Why not? Too bad, not too bad.
What you've got.
Here we go.
Yeah, that hurt.
Way. Break them all.
Cool. And then
Death is a blessing.
what? Why not? Let's try that. To work quite well. Get their attention. Enjoy. Let's go. That. And take out most of them, or at least injure most. Nice. Not too bad, not too bad.
my lead.
Quickly, heal yourself. Nice.
Doubt is for the weak.
Really? You fucking right in front of you, woman. Now get behind cover.
High momentum.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
That's fine. Equal hit chance. Let's go. Really? You fucking missed a 95? Ow! Bitch, that hurt. Too far. That's the one we get. Alright. Nice. And why not?
My faith strengthens me.
Fucking what? I had full health. My
The shadows
gosh.
will see it done.
Target well struck.
Yeah, just charge forward, why not? You won't reach. Cool, that's what we want. And right in front of your face. Cool. Deserted. Fucking what's this one? 15 to Blizzard skill. Maximum hit chance on the secondary weapon is reduced by 10%. Okay. That is quite detrimental. But it could be worse. Could be way worse.
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
And it will deal damage to an enemy the wearer has the tools that just gain 2 MP. Not too bad. What? Fire ministers. Not too bad. That sucked greatly. Judging by the caustic smell and oily stains, promethium was previously stored here. It must have fallen into the hands of the rebels, of the heretics. Whoa, she has
What torments you?
a slight injury. Too bad, not too bad. What's her armor? Thing is about thing, but she has a bit. I've dodged and parry against melee attacks. What is parry actually based off? I carry using melee weapon can deflect melee attacks when attacked by an enemy with a melee weapon. I carry it with automatic, trying to both dodge and parry the attack. The higher attacker's weapon skill, characteristic skill is the higher the chance. Alright, weapon. Oh, okay, the high chance to both actually. What's his weapons? His weapons protection not great. Like he's got more armor, so that's his whole thing right now. Hey, target with shield. Either you don't shoot for or something. So where ranged attacks? No. Then more. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, she's very much not like to do that. Use her persuasion. Potentially. Why not? 5% chance. Oh, actually, do I have any more? I have some medkits left. Keep him to. I can put a frag. Oh, I have 3 frags. She can keep these. You just have these in the room. Oh, there was something you can do with that.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
The Whispers told me a secret.
The turret was placed in a great hurry, but the technomat never had the chance to activate it. Huh. Shame. Let's have Avlov and her. I'll have more towards the side. Turn to here. Casca, I do still want go to the front. A bit more. save.
Change is coming. The edge is nigh.
The blinded ones are harmless. No sense in shooting them and drawing attention.
Fire on the nearest target! Don't kill the tech priest! We need to take him alive!
Find it, and let their enemies
What's he doing? Hold back!
That was quite extreme.
May knowledge be thy fate. Let the cycle be discontinued.
The man dressed in crimson should not have survived an explosion like that. However, he is alive. You hear the wheezing of the respirator that covers half his face.
Not another step.
A trill comes from the fold of the partly smouldering crimson remnant. It is Binheric speech, the sacred language of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The Binheric hymn transfers into a vox synthesized voice that sounds like a thunder rolling over like a vast plain.
Flee, for I am death.
His gaunt hand rises to stop you, and immediately your box howls in pain and your machine equipment starts crackling. The tech priest's blazing power axe disgorges a cloud of righteous sparks, and his visor glows maliciously in blue and green.
By the throne! What is that servant of the Omnissiah made of? Adamantine? Ah, placid.
Abla clutches his head as his ocular implant is racked with wave of interference. Abla, this is no time to lose your composure. Composure, present me.
Rogue trader von Valancius greets you, honored tech priest, and graciously grants you permission to remain in his presence.
Clenching his teeth, the seneschal grits out.
I identify you as a member of a high stratum belonging to Rogue Trader House von Valancius. I am detecting no need for confrontation.
The tech priest visor focuses on your tie and examines the symbols on it.
The convoy received an order to meet you. It is no longer functional. Therefore, I propose that we continue to advance to the rendezvous point with the governor's soldiers.
The menacing blue-green glow fades in the tech priest's gaze. He lowers his arms and your equipment ceases to malfunction. The tech priest stares resultantly forward, his megatandrite tentacles rising gracefully around his hunched figure, which is illuminated by the flame of the smoldering remains of the machine. Who are you?
I identify as Magus Pascal Halim of the priesthood of Mars. By the grace of the Omnissiah, I am currently assigned to the maintenance personnel of the station Altar Templum Calixis X-17.
Altar Templum Calixis. I have heard the name before. The station appears on House Orselio's star charts in the Furibunda system, not far from the void colony of Footfall. You have traveled a long way to come here, esteemed Magos.
Why do you wish to see the governor?
I came here to carry out a sacred mission. My mentor, Archmagus Amonat, summoned me, and I hastened to answer his call. But the rabble's unrest prevented our meeting, and I was on my way to Governor Medina to determine my mentor's current location.
The tech priest hesitates, glancing at his megatandrites as if consulting them. Eventually, his Vox system responds.
My escort was ordered by their commander to discontinue their movement and await to be merged with your group. Then, due to their incompetence, they let themselves be killed. It was an unacceptable complication to my task.
If the tech priest's voice carried any compassion for the dead, the dry words that cracked from his Vox system did not convey a shred of it. You must be quite devoted to your mentor to be willing to wade into this mess with him.
Cessation of vital functions is an unavoidable phenomenon, and therefore an insignificant one. The doctrine of worship repudiates the fear of death.
Small wrinkles gather around the tech priest's exposed eye, as if he is smiling under his respiratory mask.
With my mentor's words, the Omnissiah gives me the algorithm for redemption and triumph in service. I will be redeemed, and I will triumph.
Then his expression hardens, and he adds cryptically. Point in the exclamation. How did you manage to kill off a slew of people and blow up a sacred machine without even laying a finger on it?
This was my doing.
The tech priest turns around and stares exhausted at the burning remains as if he had nothing to do with what just happened. His Vox produces a mournful prayer.
The voices are being weird about him. They're saying garbled, conflicting things. Like they're talking about completely different people. But he's not a threat to you. Even if that's a bit hard to believe after all the fireworks.
Idira has been staring at the test priest, biting her lips. She finally leans into your ear. Do you not even know how you caused such an explosion?
The Omnissiah granted me a revelation. The spirit of this machine was dying, but it wished to perform a service, for such was its design. I sensed this and appealed to it. I do not know how I did it. I merely followed my intuition. The understanding granted by the Omnissiah was not permanent. It has left me.
The tech priest appears, shaken.
How strange it is to hear such words from one who is not of the blood-spun web. We have much in common.
Cabela stares at him in surprise. I invite you to my retinue.
Acknowledged. Predicting successful and mutually beneficial cooperation.
Let's... I mean, Ablad isn't, but I do need him. I don't really like Idira. Like, she poses a huge risk to me. Alright, so fucking hell. That's a mess. So no shock damage for him, please. Intelligence for this man. Oh, wearing heavy armor, portable carrots gain 1 MP, 1 deflection, and cannot fall prone. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Pascal gains 5 MP in the first round of combat. Every successful melee attack grants Pascal 2 MP for the next round. That's pretty good. Machine Spirit Communion applies 1 stack of exploit to all affected enemies. Actually, I might do that. The additional damage suffered from the Room Sanctum stacks is reduced to 10% per. Okay. Not exactly something I'm looking forward to using. But skills melee attacks apply the Machine Spirit Community effect on all. Okay. I think we'll go with this. The opera attacks the enemy that is at full wounds. The attack deals 16% more damage to the enemy. Okay. Exposed wounds because of your AP. Sure. Increase intelligence again. From each enemy that fires rates around a point within 10 cells from an operative. If there is only one enemy in the area, the operative removes all exploit stacks from the enemy. All allies gain exploit plus exploits remove percentage. Okay. Gain strength. No. Moves next non-area attack inflicts an intimidated effect on the first target hit by the attack, and all enemies in the fire radius around that target. Not too bad. Maybe. Why not? That will increase logic. Is target of analysis enemy has 2 or more exploits. That target has 2 more exploits. Not too bad. I think I might do that one. And yep. Not using ranged attacks, increase intelligence. This chainmail is much better than what he has. Cool. Means you got an arc rifle, which is actually not too bad.
Let us walk this path to the end.
An entire procession of cargo soldiers was destroyed by gunfire, and not a single one of them attempted to flee. Fair enough. I need to be right back. Yep. Apologies about that.
The Divine watches over us.
Altar. And medicine. Medicine. Where's that bomb? There it is. Why not? Deals extra damage. frag and a gas grenade. Every one of the dead have had their eyes ruthlessly burned. Alright, walking around that way. Alright, just cargo stuff. Nothing too important.
Incredible. Your heart, esteemed Magos, shines with a kaleidoscope of colors, albeit one made of metal.
Only laypersons believe feelings to be the preserve of flawed flesh. We know the higher passions granted by the Omnissiah, the aversion to tech corruption, the blessing of compliance with the canon of maintenance, and the satisfaction of effective devotional service.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Alright, that's actually... I mean, it's got more armor, that's for sure. Why not?
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
You told me machine to listen to you? I bet they're real stubborn. Quit your whining. I've seen the Templars do it once. No, do it twice. I once even brought a sensor to him. Of course they'll listen. Oh look, profane violation of the algorithm. Beautiful work. Alright, his body's now just freaking out. Let's go.
I will cast you into eternal darkness. Show them no mercy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... I told you to go with that. How did you miss so many? Yeah, you're more melee, just stand there. Yep. That's good, you're taking a turn, yeah.
Emperor, give me strength.
Time to slaughter. Let's get to it.
Running binary loop.
Affect both allies and allies recall introduce allies dodge and increase by 40% for 1 round. Reject social further southern picture. The Americans on the machine, didn't they? Do they not have it on them?
Let's make it quick.
Scared yet?
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Not too bad.
High momentum.
Well, you missed.
A tactically sound approach.
And jump there. Nice. Yeah, that's a good one. That should worked out quite well. Level up, let's go. Ooh, this one. Target gain additional bonus. During the extra turn, the target deals 3 times also fellowship bonus damage until the end of combat. The target is effective of voice command. All negative effects are immediately removed on the target until the end of the officer's next turn. The target cannot die. Its wounds cannot be reduced to 1. Okay. The target gains 3 times ultra fellowship bonus to wounds until the end. Fellowship bonus, and the bonus is based off this, so it'll be 5 times 3. That's not too bad actually. During the extra turn, all the non-attacking abilities cost minus 1 AP. I think I will go with this one. Using a death bolt, the blade immediately heals to full. The cost of abilities that cost wounds is reduced by half until the end of combat. It also grants the blade as a 4 additional charge of death from above until the end of combat. Fights against 3% bonus until the end of combat. Stacks up to 4 times. I think this one. During breach also grants 10 movement to movement points until the end of turn. The warrior does not provoke attacks of opportunity this turn. And the warrior gains 4 MP for each kill and may use that MP after attacking or using abilities. I think this one. Into combat is quite important. That one's not too bad. Until the end of combat, the soldier's rate of fire is increased by 30%. At the end of all the soldiers' attacks are 10% hard to dodge. Until the end of combat, the soldiers' range attacks gain 10% armor penetration. I think this one actually. Yeah. So until the end of operator's next turn, the target cannot move. Until the end of combat, the target's MP will just base -3. They also cripples the enemy, reducing their weapon skill and with skill by 30 until the end of combat. Also intimidate during attack, also intimidates all enemies in a 5-star radius around the target, reducing their dodge and armor by 50% until the end of combat. I think that one. Reducing their weapon and blitz skill by 30 is great. What is their tech use? That will increase logic. The upper way extends across the wide bridge, which is suspended high above the rolling water of the river below. The bridge is densely packed in its posing and ostentatious buildings designed to flatter the vanity of the local elite. He's got the fucking head caved in. A young man in a planetary guard uniform salutes you. Your Lordship, Private Cavalry Regis, ready to escort you to the command center for your meeting with the governor. I regret to say that the convoy sent to meet you was ambushed and took critical losses in heavy fight against the rebels. In other words, I'm the only survivor. However, the rebel force was destroyed as well. We can set out for the command center. The success to failure ratio of combat objectives completion for his work. For this world's military speaks for its subpar efficiency. I would advise the local ruler to seek my fraternity aid in upgrading their troops to solar maniples. Your uniform looks odd upon you, soldier, as if it belongs to someone else. Apologies, your lordship. The soldier draws himself up and goes to adjust his gear. It's a new uniform. The guards are in a difficult situation right now, so we often get issued whatever's left, and it isn't always the right size. Your mouth is full of mud, soldier. You are hiding behind the beaming hues of faith and loyalty. What is it? The soldier gulps nervously under the stern gaze of Cassia's ruby eye. Fear, I guess. In times like these, if you give in to weakness, you're done for. Now, I'm not done with life just yet. When you tell me about the insurgency, the ungrateful rebel rose in a rebellion against the planet's lawful governor, and his lordship Caligus Winterscale, a ruler by the will of the Emperor. They are all heretics deserving of a most terrible death. Order will be restored, the guilty will be punished. How did you make it out alive if your entire convoy perished? The Emperor protected me. The soldier replied with confidence. I didn't run, your lordship, if that's what you're thinking. I was by my commander's side to the very end. I shot the last rebel from the gang that attacked us. By last, the captain succumbed to his wounds, and the others had already died. The Emperor rest their souls. And that's all. Let's go to the command center. Yes, your lordship. We have to take this avenue. It leads from the starport right to the command center. It's a short walk.
Know your duty.
Something large and heavy plowed down the entire width of the street. You can only guess what could have caused such damage. The temple's tower collapsed onto the pavement and is blocking the way. It will take days to clear the rubble. The temple door does not budge. It may be blocked by rubble on the other side. The shuttle must be what crushed in the building and destroyed part of the street. There are traces of recent battle everywhere, including bodies of planetary guard uniforms. The soldiers' bodies and the general outfit about suggest that attackers knew the squad. Hey. The young men sighs. The remains of my squad, once we put down the rebellion, they'll be given the last honors they deserve as soldiers fall in a righteous battle. The battlefield looked highly suspicious. Half of your comrades never even had the chance to draw their weapons, and the direction of the shots as well. The attackers knew exactly what path the group would take and how large it would be. The enemy is smart and cunning. Perhaps they were watching us? I must report this to the governor. Fuck. Enemy weapons power. Too many parts of your story failed to add up. I am beginning to wonder if you are a traitor. I swear your lordship, I may have gotten a few things mixed up from experience, and that's why they don't add up. Please, let's walk to the governor's command center. I must carry out my orders. Once we get there, you can have the intelligence run a check on me, if you wish. I am a loyal soldier, and that's the truth. Do not believe in Lord Captain. Pale green is seeping from his every word. And I know this cult of deceit well. I once mistook Felix's words. So humble and full of sweetness, full serenity. In truth, they were poison. Yeah, I ain't trusting him. Blast you scum, or I will get you all the same. Aurora and the final dawn. You should really switch to my, secondary. There we go. I'm not pulling out a fucking good. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was close. I know what lies ahead. Here, rubbish lies scattered between the seats covered in the stone dust. Old programs, faded tickets, and food scraps are of unknown origins. Ah.
Grovel before the faithful.
Are you ready to die?
Six MP, 5. That still has 11 start. So I'm gonna chuck him here. And you can go there behind him. Chin's gonna stay with her where she is. Boom. And let's get you in the rear.
Let's get to it.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Show me what you've got.
game. Oh well.
It will be done.
Not what I want to do, but okay.
Let's get to it.
I'm here, maggot.
Bad. Go to 69. Cool. You had 70% chance, you cockhead. Yeah, let's try that again, shall we? Much better.
Request approved.
Your corrupt way has failed.
Indeed.
Hold on.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. If I may?
Yep.
Time to slaughter someone.
What was the plan there?
Momentum.
Bad. No attack limit.
a job for the...
Couldn't easily just
At your beck and call.
Oh well.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Success is measured in blood, yours and your enemies.
We should deal with this.
If the wearer's wounds are just 0, they do not fall unconscious. Instead, they immediately regain 3 wounds granted by the status field. Spend all MP, if any, and for 1 round, gain 30% dodge and cannot regain MP. Not too bad. Numerous pumps, compressors, and other machines are plowing around the lower levels of the Great Bridge. Among charging sections shatter and crackle, the piercing sounds is easily distinguished even from the turmoil. You're right. It is. But some will die, the world will be reborn. Aurora will guide us to a new light. Hey guys!
Cast you into eternal darkness.
I will take you down.
Yeah, nah, he can't get there. Alright. Too bad.
Let's get to it!
Oh, that is mighty hilarious. Bye.
Let's get to it.
Yeah, that sucked. Alright. Doing force him out of cover. I cannot.
I will not be deterred.
My vow is to serve.
Jump over. No! You dumb woman.
One fewer target.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
I should be able to pop my head out, but whatever. I need her to heal.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
Nope.
Victory is imminent.
I'll do it.
Bye.
What is a prayer?
My sight is true, my mind is clear. I see death. I see the future. I think that's what that said.
I am registering numerous losses among combat and civilian units. There is a high probability that these values would be lower under a more competent leadership.
Yeah, that's fair. Close look at that. For your vantage point, it does not seem like the Lapis mission has been damaged by explosions. But you cannot enter. Something is blocking the entrance from the inside. Whatever. Good point. Wonder what is the point of this? You care? Nice. Ooh, I didn't loot these guys. That's not good. Yeah? Oh shit. Attention, as ordered by the planet's lawful governor to prevent recurring rebellions, all planetary guards patrols are to be doubled. All conspirators and instigators will be harshly punished. Loot the bodies.
The Divine watches over us.
The fall is preordained. The prophecy will be fulfilled. No. There's the gun, but there are rebels here. Because it's not a blind playthrough, I am aware of this area here, which I feel is much more scary. So, what we will do is we'll take these guys down here.
The impure cannot escape their fate.
Let the blood flow.
That girl's got movement, so I'm kind of happy with him to sort of sit further back. Cassia, you can sit further back, and Agenta, you can sit closer towards the middle.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury!
Running by Rykad. I venerate you, machine spirits.
I serve the ruinous powers!
Yeah, we're definitely moving closer.
It will be done.
You think that somebody they just sort of stand there?
I serve the ruinous
No.
Fortune smiles on us. An ill omen. I shall not fail. Trust me.
crush the feeble.
Nice. That was a fantastic move. Ew. Oh, great. Yep, that works. That's fine.
Chaos guides me!
My face shields me!
My masters!
The Emperor
Gas
commands.
and just
High momentum.
combat over. Abelard. Magenta. I mean, actually, you don't do it every time, do you? No. We'll say it there and see what happens. The pattern Mary Murmur seems to mock the surrounding in chaos and destruction. That's gross.
I'm restless. Never doubt me.
What have I actually gotten so far? I don't think I've actually gotten anything all that useful so far. Which does kind of suck. I shouldn't. No, fourth grenade. Yeah, no. Alright. He's trying to go around that way. Not the great, not the best. Pretty sure you still have to deal with these guys up here. Although I did get right in their face. And it's this guy who's the issue.
Scared yet?
Let's get to it.
As a tenant, killing brings me no pleasure.
Let's get to it. Show me what you got.
Hold on.
I'm in, maggot. Time to slaughter someone.
Here we go.
I can do. Can't get up. I can't do anything there. Anything there. Can't do anything there. Alright. Oh, that's not great. Because all that's telling is I can't do anything. Oh, I can't get that guy.
Let's make it quick.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Let's get to it. Stay vigilant.
Let's get
Yep,
to
that
it.
hurt. Really? Fucking Jesus.
Scared, yeah? Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Show me what you've got. I'm here, maggots.
Hold on.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Here we go. Your end is nigh. Actions will
let's
speak
go.
louder than words.
Take him out.
High momentum.
Nope. Not what I want.
Request approved.
Out of my way.
That's not what I wanted.
Time to slaughter someone.
you serious?
Let's make it quick. Weapon at the ready.
Let's get to it.
Come, the other side awaits.
Scared yet? Let's get to it.
What are you guys doing?
Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
There we are. That's what I want. Beautiful. Alright, Pascal.
Rejoice in service.
That was fucking amazing. %, sharp.
I've read about this.
Yes. And charge.
Hold on.
Tried and tested
charge back
tactics
in.
are the best ones.
Show me what you...
But that's really good.
Here we go.
I'm here, maggot.
Hit.
Trust
And
me,
behind.
death is a blessing.
Time to slaughter someone.
Ow.
Doubt is for the weak.
Oh. 2, 3. Move away from
Follow
him.
my lead. And so it shall be done.
Really? There we are.
attack back.
Leave it go.
Not exactly what I want. Oh, really?
I will do my duty.
Show me what you've got.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
High momentum.
Beautiful work. Fucking beautiful. Yeah, let's make our way down, shall we? Yeah. Cool.
Let us walk this path to the end. We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Machines, protection fellowship, fucking... I'm sorry, like, are all the negatives of what's meant to affect them individually? Because my fucking god. I mean, except for my guy. Oh no, because he got crippled, and he's also been that, so... Cripple fucking hurts.
With each step,
Level, man.
I forge my destiny among the stars.
Anti-aircraft battery controls panel has a panoply of mysterious levers and buttons. Deactivating it quickly is not an option. What you can do is blow it up, destroying it completely. Techniques. Examine the anti-aircraft battery. The anti-aircraft battery certainly was constructed a long time ago, long before the colonization of the world began. It comes as no surprise that the insurgents were barely able to operate it. Modern arts protocols are incomprehensible to the machine spirits of such an ancient construction. Alright. Destroy. The blast consumed the ancient weapon. The sky above the city is safe for flying again. Fan-fucking-tastic. The ruined weapon radiates intensity and an oily puddle giving off a caustic stench spreads across the pavement.
Know your duty.
Well? Huh. Well, I'm gonna quickly go get that. Because, you know, that's my loot. How did I not see? Let me pick up the, let me loot the body. Thank you. But Cabela's no, got a fresh injury that should turn to an old injury soon. I think they're starting to combat. Ah, the Arbites. Fantastic.
Arbitrators, secure perimeter. Formation 4755. Glaito, heal.
A powerful built man among the fighters quickly surveys the battlefield. His face, determined and passive, recalls those seen on statues of heroes of the Imperium. His gaze remains trained on you. As he raises an iron fist. The huge cyber massive immediately stops snarling at your direction and goes quiet at its master's foot. Its stillness punctured only by the thick globules of blood dripping from its metal fangs.
Dr. Exactant Solomorne Antha of the Adeptus Arbites. State your name and the purpose of your stay on Rykad Minoris.
His voice is calm and even, yet his fingers remain firmly positioned on the trigger of his weapon. I must assume that we said you can pass it, Galaxus. However, what makes this man think? No. But the Anther, since I did not recall seeing you among my subordinates, I must assume that we shared in different parts of Galaxus. I am capital D leader von Valancius. I took on the Theodore title after her recent death.
So then, the new head of the dynasty is someone who has spent most of his life serving the Lex Imperialis. I suppose it is better to receive both good and bad news than just bad. I will be sure to report both of these developments to Marshal Strax. I honor the pact your predecessor made with the Adeptus Arbites. I won't keep you any longer.
The Arbiter of Battle 10. What are you people doing here?
Removing obstructions to an official inquiry. My unit and I came here to investigate the disappearance of one particularly valuable ship, but the mutinous scum got in the way. Now we are having to deal with them too.
The partner said about a hint of irony in this expression. What do you know about the situation on the planet?
Only that the governor is failing in his responsibilities.
Clearly.
This is a planet-wide rebellion, and it reeks of madness, or worse, of witchcraft. The rebels are blinding both themselves and others, and their ravens are the most insane and unholy thing I've ever heard.
What was the nature of the arrangement between BDs and W?
Your predecessor
and
made a formal alliance with us. She provided us with a headquarters on doggos and supported us in the collection and guarding of the Imperial tithe on several occasions. We, in turn, assisted Lady Theodora in enforcing the law on the worlds under her control.
What's it about missing ship?
It's about a tithe ship. A vessel loaded to the brim with planetary tithes, amassed over a considerable period, suddenly went dark as soon as it departed Rykad Minoris.
He says forcefully. Why does the stolen type entail?
Resources that every world is under obligation to relinquish for the good of the Imperium. In the case of Rykad Minoris, they include the ceramited explosive reagents produced on Rykadi Philia, armor glass, medical supplies, and guardsmen, a living tithe to be recruited into the regiments of the Astra Militarum. Cargo like that is particularly dangerous in the hands of heretics, as it can be easily converted into wealth or used for military purposes.
What do you intend to do next?
Fight our way to the local administratum palace and ascertain whether a fire or some other disaster hasn't destroyed the documents related to the investigation. I hope the clerks were smart enough to put the records before their lives. If the Emperor favors us, we will extract the data we need, or else interrogate the survivors before we pay a visit to the governor. The questions we have for him are beginning to pile up.
The silent master lets out a low growl and leans forward somewhat to the side. Solomon fires a shot in the same direction without even looking. You hear a stiff, gurgling rattle.
Arbitrator, eliminate the surviving rebels. Now is not the best time for conversations. With target practice standing around like this. Unless you have more questions, I will proceed with my assignments.
He immediately ejects the smoking casing from the chamber and reloads his weapon, ready for combat once more. So the government is a suspect?
Every citizen of this planet is a suspect, but Governor Medina is under particular scrutiny. Seizing the sacred tithe requires access to information, resources, and power. The governor fits that profile. Then there's this rebellion. Convenient. How many records and crucial witnesses do you think will be lost? Some people might call it a cover-up. I do not like how aptly this term describes the present situation.
Not the time, Master. This is one fearsome-looking dog. I was impressed by the performance in battle.
That skirmish just now. Glaito didn't even get to show off a tenth of what he is capable of. But he is quickly catching up with me for who's killed the most heretics today.
Someone rattles the dog's neck. I mean, Glaito. I'm on my way to see the governor myself. You and your unit could accompany me.
I must refuse. Our mission and the Marshal's orders take priority, even over a request from an individual as empowered as you.
Fair enough. Are you not supposed to help the governor regain control over the world? I thought that maintaining order was the foremost duty of any Arbites.
Not every uprising demands action by the Adeptus Arbites. For now, I am simply assessing the situation, and if our investigation requires that the rebellion be crushed, then we will intervene. Still, the governor had best put a stop to this bedlam. He is not here to just sit and look pretty. May the Emperor watch over us. That way, this meeting won't be our last.
I hope not. Bye-bye. Serve the Emperor in your heart and deeds when you join the ranks of his illustrious army, the Astra Militarum.
The Arbitrator's arrival was certainly a welcome sight. Hopefully they will help to put things back in order around here.
Not got a lot of put it back in order.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Fight heresy, serve a higher purpose, safeguard humanity's dominion.
Pay attention.
That's a lot of crap. I can't be bothered, you know, leveling up right now. Get to the governor and then we should be good. Clearly oblivious to your presence, Soldier musters incredibly and does not react to anything around him.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Ooh, the wearer's law improvement test depend on intelligence instead of intelligence and gain +3 intelligence. Nice. Some 10 people, children among them, are huddling together in fear. You see that half of them have black holes where their eyes used to be. Some maintaining a gloomy silence, others are wailing. Several armed insurgents are carefully watching over the terrified hostages, snapping every now and then at someone who shaking too much or crying too loudly. Come to your senses, look what you've done to your own family. A woman of about 60, grey-haired but still strong, is kneeling before a stocky man with a thick, pure white beard, stretching her arms towards him. Take pity on us. Let us go. Stop talking and embrace redemption. Our children have gained true sight, while you still believe the lie. Upon seeing you, the man points his weapon at you. The other insurgents do the same. Who are you and why are you here? No, you tell me who you are and what you were doing to these unfortunates. I am the chief. My forward name, Ard, is meaningless now. I am a father leading his family to deliverance from woes, to salvation. Aurora has opened my eyes to the truth, and my children will see it. Ard, spare your children. His mind and soul are pierced by shards of a colorful deception. Hues once twisted by despair and the immaterial influence can never be the same again. Pascal's voice hissed furiously. Layperson, cognition is not your primary function. You are saving your kin by holding them at gunpoint and believe that burning their eyes will grant them sight. It is evident that the author of the democratic teaching that confused you meant to make a mockery of your deplorable intelligence. Abelard's face turns a deep red. To cast your own children into the thrall of heresy, to drown your progeny in this filth with your own hands? I remember when the vizier Saul used to sew our eyes shut so that his young spirits would see the truth. Cabela's voice sounds hollow, but there are glowing embers of fury in her eyes. Our ritual was one of service to him. It tempered prepared us for our duty. What you are working here is despicable heresy, a blasphemous mockery of our sacred disciplines. Are all these people your family? All my adopted and blood children are here. I raised them all as my own, and now I must protect them, help them see. What are you trying to save them from, and who is behind all this? At Aurora's behest, Aurora is a great prophet and a great warrior. Their faces shrouded, but their gaze pierces the veil of time and sees into the future. I always knew the governor's dogs were hiding the truth from us, and now the day has come. A prophet has come to Rykad Minoris and opened our eyes. The end of the world is coming, the final dawn, and only those who accept Aurora truth will survive it. I, Rotre von Vliss, order you to release the hostages at once. No, they will be saved, and you can't stop it. Attack!
I will cast you into eternal darkness.
I'll turn you into corpse starch.
Alright, Avalon, go there. Well, get there. Find there, please, Argento. Pascal, you can get behind that one. Cassia here, and I will go here. Abba, you can go here.
Quick!
Ah, there goes my cover.
Time to kill a someone. Let's get
I should have done. Yeah, I should have done that. Oh well.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
You dumb bitch. Alright, this. I can work with this.
Let's get to it.
Oh shit.
Let's get to it.
Alright, first, heal.
This wound will make a fine scar.
Second, charge over here.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
He's got decent armor.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
The Emperor commands.
scared yet.
Protect me.
I'll do it. Pain cleanses the body.
As duty demands.
And method.
Hold on.
Where the fuck do you think you're going? Jesus Christ.
The shadows will see it done. Though I gave thee my blood and my pain, thou hast ordained that I shall live.
Alright. Heal. Go.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Show me what you've got.
Go. And I'm just gonna shoot you. Holy shit, yes.
Let my enemies tremble at the sound of my steps.
Yeah, no.
I'm here,
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Agenda had this. Oh no, fuck you, Agenda.
High momentum.
I mean, I'll get there. Wonderful.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treaties on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
Now that was a fun combat. No, it was just another bolter. Okay. I was going to hoping that I had got, you know, something else. Oh well, shit happens. The sniper rifle has been fucking wonderful. It's a bit late, so I think I might end it there. Thank you for joining. We are almost finished with this part, so I think next time I'll more than likely just be doing some dealing with some tech priests and a boss as well. Thank you for joining. Bye bye.